This is what our journey begins. Welcome to the Draw tutorial. In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to draw elevations, how to do the elevations for this plan. So I'm done with my floor plan already. The next thing I want to do is that I want to do the elevation for that. So I'll come here to roof. So I see that the elevations, you should create a layer for the roof profiling. So I come to polylines. I draw my polyline around this building like this. So when this is done, I offset 3 feet like this. So I take construction line, which is I type XL, enter. I say A, enter, 45 degree. So you can erase this line right here. So I see that this line, I come to mirror. So I select this line, I trim. So I select this, I come to copy. So I come to chamfer this, come here to lines, draw a line like this, come here to chamfer, select this line, come here to copy. So I select this, I come here to chamfer, select this line from this point, come to copy from this point. Select this, come to mirror, come to the chamfer, select this, come to copy, come to line, come to the chamfer, come to chamfer, so I have gotten my roof profiled. So the next thing I do is I come to my elevation wall. So I come to hide layers, I hide this. So I come into construction lines, select this line, I come to copy, come here, draw a line on here like this. So the first thing is that I get my height of my foundation. So to determine the height of the foundation is you look at the amount of risers that you have. So I have 2 risers here, so 1, 2, and each of the risers are 6 inches. So the height of my foundation will be 1 foot. So I offset 1 foot. So the next thing is that you see your 2 inches, 1 inch plastering that will be here. So I offset 1 inch. So I come here, do the same thing here because of the projection. So I come here, do the same thing here. So I trim the line, trim this line. So I come here on this side, trim this line, trim this line. So I come here, trim this, trim this. So when this is done, I'll come back to my break appoint command, click here, break here, come here, click, break. So I'll come here, click, break here. So I'll come here, click, break here. So the next thing is that notice that you'll see for when you're doing an elevation, the portion of the building that appear to you, like for this side that appear more that projects even, you see that it will appear more closer to me while viewing it than this one will be more farther from me. So I select this line, I come out to my line width, take 0.35, come to mesh property, mesh this, come here, select this, do this, take this. So when this is done, so you see this one will be behind, so you don't see it too clear because it will be farther from me. So I have a staircase here, this staircase, so I take my construction line like this. So the next thing, I offset 6 inches, so I select this line, extend this because this is where my staircase stop. So offset 1 inch for the nosing of my stairs. So you can trim. Trim this, trim this, trim this. Do the same thing here. Trim this, trim this, trim. So I come to my break appoint command, click this line, break here, come into the same break appoint, click this, break here, come to the break appoint command, click this, break here, come here, click this, break here, select this line, mesh property like this. So then I come to this, come here, break this, stop here, come here, break this, stop here. So I come here to this line, come to mesh properties, mesh it like this. So I have my stairs already. So the next thing is that I offset 3 feet from my window, offset 4 feet from my window itself. The 3 feet from my window level, the 4 feet is for the window itself. So I extend it. So I have a rail or rating here. So I come to construction line, take it from this point. So before I do that, let me place my window first. So I draw a line like this, see that is line, come to copy, 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 copy like this. So come to rectangle, so I select this rectangle, come to move, so I offset 2 inches, offset 1 inch, so I trim, offset 1 inch, take it both way 2 times, 1, 2, come here 1, 2. So I see that this line with the center, I erase it, trim this line, trim this, trim this, and this. So I come here, I trim this, I trim this, trim this, trim this, trim this, trim this. So I come to hash, take gradient, come to color, come to move color, take gray, come here, bring this here, Increase this up small. For the next one, take this, come with a true cutter, bring this down small. So I'll come here, take this, click, click, increase the transparency to 56. Select this, right click, come to hash, take separate hatches. So I'll select this window, come here, copy from this point, and I'll place it here. So I'll select this, erase. So I'll come to rectangle again, click from here, bring it here, select this rectangle, come to move it here. So I'll offset 2 inches, offset 1 inch. So I'll draw this line from the center point here. Now offset 146 inches, like this, like this. So I select this line from the center, I erase it. I offset 1 inch, take it both ways 2 times. So I'll say 1, 2. Take the other one, 1, 2. So I'll come here, 1, 2. Take another one, 1, 2. So I select the line from the center and I erase it. So I'll come to trim this, trim this, trim this, trim this, trim this, trim this, trim. So I'll do the same thing here. So I'll come here, I'll do this. So come here to hash this. Select this, right click, come to hash elite, come to separate hatches. Select this, come to copy from this point, place it here. So I select this line, I erase, trim this. So I select this line, right click, come to draw order, say send to front. So the next thing, I come back to my rail, take my rail from here. So I offset 4 inches from the window. Yeah, I offset 2 inches. So I take 2 from here, extend this line. So I offset 4 inches from here. Yeah, I offset 2 inches. Select this, erase, fill it like this. So let it be like this. Trim this one from here, trim this, trim this, trim this, trim this. Select this, extend this, like trim this, trim this, trim this. So I count the lines, draw a line like this, draw the line like this, draw the line like this, draw the line like this, do this. So the next thing, I come to hash, take this, click, click, come here, tap 180, let me see 45 degrees. So let me see the spacing, 23. Okay, set origin, change the color, So this will be my real spacing too big. Okay, let me set my origin. So when this is done, there is my real. So the next thing I come here is that I have a door here like this. So I take this line here, come to edit, select this line, come to copy and place it here. So I select this door, my rectangle, come here, draw the rectangle here, select this rectangle, come to move it here, offset 2 inches, and I offset 1 inch. So I come to trim this with the shift key, extend. So I come to rectangle, so I select this, I come to copy it, place it here. So I can select this, I erase. So I offset 1 foot from here, carry it up. You can erase the line from there, it's not necessary again. So I erase them. Select this, I extend. So I trim the line from here. So I can erase this line, also erase this. So I take F, enter R, enter 2 feet. So I click here, bring it here. I do the same thing like this. Do this one like this. And I do this like this. So I trim this, and this. So I trim this and this. Select this. Come to merge property, merge this. So when this is done, the next thing is that I offset 2 feet from here to here, because my building height is 10 feet. So I offset 9 inches from a fixture bowl. So I select this line and I select this line, I extend it. So when this is done, trim this. So the next thing is that I come like this and show my roof. So I come here to construction lines, take all my roof overhang, select this line, I extend it. So the next thing I come to, I select all my intersection point here, and I take it from here. You can change the color so that it cannot confuse you. So notice that this portion of this roof is higher than this, so it's where I will start from. So I offset, let me offset 9 feet from my roof height. So I come to lines, take my line from here, this point, I bring it like this. So I come here. Notice that this one is in front and this one is behind because they are on the same level. You see it? So you'll see this one and you will not see this. So I come here like this, take this line from here and bring it here. So the way to where this line intercept is where the next roof is from. So I come here, take this from here and bring it here. So I select this, I erase. So I select this, trim, so I come here, come to break a point, break this. So this one is higher than this one. So I select this line and move it 3 inches for the corrugated sheet. come back to and move this 3 inches. See there, this line, I move it 3 inches. So I trim this. So I trim this, trim this. So the next thing is that I come into my break at point command. See that this line, I break it here. Come here. See that this line, I break it here. So the next thing, I offset 9 inches for my corners, or you can make it 6. You can make it 9. So I offset 9 inches. So I offset 9 inches like this. So I escape. Trim this line, trim this line. Trim this, trim this. See that is line. Trim this. See that is line. Trim this. So I come here, select this, trim this. See that is line. Come to merge property, merge this, merge this, yeah, merge this. So I see that is line. Come to merge properties, merge this. A roof also will appear like this. So come back to hash, come back to my roof, hash it here, hash it here. So I can decrease it to like 22. So I select this, right click, come to hash elite, take separate hashes. So the next thing is that maybe I want to put, okay, the name, merge this. So I offset 6 feet from my gray line. So I trim this, trim this. So I come out of text, click, right click, come to height, tap 10 inches. So I tap G. So I select this, come to copy, copy this, click on it, tap L. Select this, come to copy, copy it like this. So I come to hash, come to bricks, I put a brick here like this, come to angle, make it 180. So I can come to color, change this color. So I come to set origin, set my origin. So the next thing, I come to hash, put a gravel here, change the color to gray. So when this is done, come here for this, my stuff here on my floor plan, copy it. When we're doing a floor plan tutorial, I taught you how to do it. Place it here like this. I can move this small. So I say front elevation. So there's my front elevation. Thank you ever so much. There's the audio tutorial. You can go to my YouTube page, like my page, and subscribe. Thank you. God bless you.